Hello Vlogineers, today we're going to unbox and review Unmatched Marvel, Brains, and Brawn. This set includes She-Hulk, Doctor Strange, and Spider-Man. This from Restoration Games and for ages 14 and up for 2 to 3 players. It takes 20 to 40 minutes to play. Unmatched is my favorite series and this is the last one in my collection for now. Somewhere in October, Tales to Amaze is coming out and I'm really looking forward to that. And I have all the other Marvel sets right here. Oh, and Deadpool. You can't forget about this. Oh, other way. For me, it's okay better. Yeah. Anyway, time for the back. In battle, there are no equals. Anyone, anywhere, Unmatched is a fast-paced game of tactical combat between unlikely opponents. Pick your favorite hero, choose a map, and use your hero's unique deck and abilities to win the day. You can mix up heroes and maps from any Unmatched set, face new challenges, and find fresh combos. Dozens of possibilities await, and more with every new set. Contents: 3 characters, 4 health dials, 1 sidekick token, 93 cards, 3 scheme tokens, 3 combat tokens, and 1 game board. And instructions. Okay. And then they tell you a summary, and they show you the figure of each character. And I gotta say, the art here for Doctor Strange is probably gonna be my favorite out of all the Unmatched. Time to open this. Okay. The advertisement's my favorite. Because in the back, it's a checklist of all the characters, so you can check them off if you played or won with them. The rules, the artwork is still in there. There's a new map and not really new mechanics. Sanctorum. Sanctorum. Not bad. Pretty good map. I like it. Let's start with She-Hulk's figure. I like the green base. This is like the 4th or 5th character with a green base. So she's about to throw that, I don't know what to call it, totem. That's the back. Okay. So yeah, this is like the 4th or 5th person with a green base. The green base, I get that green is a good color. Okay, this is Spider-Man's figure. It's so fragile. It looks cooler in person than it actually is online. It's better than I expected. Oops. At least better than I expected, okay? And this is the figure that I like the most. I get that people say that he's pooping, but no. It looks pretty cool. Plus, it has a blue base. Blue bases are very rare. And blue is one of my favorite colors. So I'm so glad that this is a base color again. There. So She-Hulk melee with 20 health. Moves too, but they started naming the powers, which I kind of like. It's called Just Throw Something. And at the start of your turn, you may discard a card to deal damage equal to a boost value to a fighter in your zone. Okay. Let's see some cards. I know that She-Hulk is basically Bigfoot 2.0 because she's really strong. I'll show some cards. First card is called Leap Toward. Move She-Hulk up to 4 spaces. She may move through opposing fighters. Then, if she's adjacent to an opposing fighter, gain an action. This was very powerful because basically like the Raptor card where you can move through people and then you can gain actions. So not bad. The Savage She-Hulk. During combat, you may spend an additional action to make this card a 9 instead. That's a 3 to a 9. And you have 2 values of this. So I think this is just too powerful. Luckily, there's only 2 of them. This is not a thing when I play tested this. Because, yeah, it wasn't a thing. Lady Justice. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Increase the value of this card by twice that card's boost value. So, yeah. This can be either really good, or if you're playing against Sinbad and you draw Voyage, then it does absolutely nothing. But yeah, this can either be the worst card ever or the best card ever. I remember this card when I play tested this character, Legalese. If you won the combat, your opponent chooses whether you both draw a card or you both discard a card. If you lost combat, you make the choice instead. See above, yeah. So I remember that card. They definitely buffed it. Anyway, that's She-Hulk. We'll play her more in the live stream. Okay. Spidey's turn. Spider-Man melee with 15 health, moves 3. When an opponent attacks Spider-Man, before you play a defense card, they must tell you the printed value of their card. This can be very powerful, and yeah, just super good overall. And if you memorize their cards like me, then you basically can tell what card they're playing. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Recover 3 health. Place Spider-Man in any space in his zone. Probably one of the better schemes out of all of them. Oh, this one's called Web Shooters. Spider-Man cannot take more than 2 combat damage this combat. This is not bad. I remember playtesting this. It used to be a 2 value defense. Swing and kick. Move the opposing fighter number spaces up to the amount of combat damage dealt. So this can be super powerful. I remember it used to be a 5, so they really helped Spidey out here. Yeah, he did really need a boost. The versatile cards is not really anything special besides this one. Spider Sense Tingling. If the value of your opponent's card is 4 or higher, draw 2 cards. This one could be good because you're guaranteed to draw 2 if you're playing against Bigfoot. All his attacks are 4 or 6. And then this scheme card caught my attention. With great power, all Spider-Man's attacks this turn are +1. Draw a card at gain action. Better version of Nunchaku. Last person, Doctor Strange, the one that I was looking forward to the most. Okay, Doctor Strange range with 14 health. Really, 14? I thought it was 16. When I playtested it, Spidey was 16 and Doctor Strange was 16. And She-Hulk was 18. So, yeah. Move 2, Wong, range with 6 health. And then, oh, you can see even the 6 and the 14 have art on them. Look at that. And then Dark Pact. For each combat, if Doctor Strange played a card, you may deal 1 damage to him. If you do, put that card on the bottom of your deck. Draw a card. So you could get unlimited cards until you run out of health. This is pretty good power. Cloak of Levitation. During combat, if Doctor Strange is adjacent to the opposing fighter, ignore the value of your opponent's card. It used to be if you're adjacent to the opposing fighter, cancel all effects on your opponent's card, and this card's value is a 4 instead. Draw a card or something like that. But I'm glad that now it's more powerful. That's a great boost. You see, even the Fate looks beautiful. I love the art. Mist of Munipore. Immediately discard your opponent's card. They reveal cards from their deck until they reveal an attack or versatile card. They can play a versatile card that they can play. They play that card and randomly put the rest of the revealed cards at the bottom of the deck. So this basically makes them attack with something else. So if they play like a beast form with Dracula, then they have to keep going and put the beast form at the bottom. So this is really good. But it's only 2 value. Luckily, you have 3 of them. Yeah, the art here is amazing. This one, Steadfast Disciple. Disciple, yeah. If Wong is adjacent to the opposing fighter, deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter and draw a card. I have Agamotto. I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't watch Marvel. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw 5 cards, gain action. If you have super bad deck, a super good card to play. No, really, I'm a doctor. Reveal the top card from your hand and put it on the top of your deck. Doctor Strange or a friendly fighter adjacent to him recovers health equal to that card's boost value. Yeah, they made better schemes. Oh, this guy is so powerful. Anyway, we're going to do 2 live streams and come back with our final thoughts. And we're back, and here are my final thoughts. Overall, this is one of my favorite Unmatched Marvel sets. I also like Teen Spirit in those. But this is one of my favorites. The art for this is amazing, especially Doctor Strange. Overall, my favorite character is probably Doctor Strange, but I already know he's going to be one of my favorites. Spider-Man surprised me a lot because he's basically like Little Red, how you have to play him so perfectly. So that reminded me of Little Red. She-Hulk wasn't bad either. She's basically like Bigfoot, but way better. My favorite card from Doctor Strange, his invisibility cloak was super cool, how you can just block everything. The value, though, should be a 0, but that card was so good. And then my favorite card for Spider-Man is probably the swinging kick attack, 6 value attack. The swing kick attack is so powerful because you can basically go up to them and then attack them once and then you push them away so much. And Spider-Man is built for going against She-Hulk perfectly. But even going against She-Hulk, even though he's built to go against her, every time I battled her, I either have 1 card or 0 cards left. And this one of the sets where I've never lost one single game yet. I will lose eventually. For She-Hulk, I really like her Savage She-Hulk card. I've never seen such a big jump between a 3 to a 9. And that's a really cool concept. Oh, and she also has a really cool concept in her character. The only problem with She-Hulk is that her power you don't really use. I've never used her power before because her attacks are already so good and her boost values on those are only 1 or 2. But all the good boost values are like 3s. All the good cards have the 3 boost value. So, really hard to use her power. Also, the map on here, the Sanctorum, or however you pronounce it, it's a good map. It's one of the better Marvel maps because most of the Marvel maps I don't really like, but this one, I like how the zones are all grouped together and they aren't that long. So it's more balanced for the melee fighter. That's it. If this looks fun to you, you can purchase it in the link in the description. Bye!